Welcome back, everyone. Another word of mouth starting tonight. Got Wednesday night. Tonight's topic of choice. We're going to go through. It's something we've gone through and talked about a little bit, but we'll get a little bit more in detail on it tonight. But we're going to talk about the shot meter and how it affects shots, and honestly, what you're looking at and what it actually means, because the numbers are a little bit misleading. So, while I was warming up, I got a game going right now in the events. I got one better going. I'm going to finish this one out, and then I'm going to go into casual play. We're going to dick around with the trackball a little bit. Now, one of the questions that was posted here is if you're on Facebook, I do apologize. Some of the bots don't post. Facebook doesn't allow the posts to come through naturally, so you don't see all of the questions asked from any of the other channels. So I'll try to do better tonight about reading the question out if it's from somewhere other than Facebook before I go through an answer on it. But otherwise, go on to gt.live/the mouth, like and subscribe. That'll get you to the YouTube channel. It's a little bit more convenient for me and for everyone else answering questions. Facebook does draw some viewers, though, so I'd like to have that up as well. Eventually, we will be going to one platform, but for now, we're still sticking it out with everything coming from all sources. So I do apologize. I'll be better about that tonight and for future. I haven't had a drink in a while. So tonight I felt like, well, we're talking about trackball and dialing in things. I figured that it was time to go back to some vodka lemonade. So I got my Simply Vodka Lemonade. I'm going with the Kirkland Goose brand. And we'll see how this goes. Oh, that was a little bit. Oh, God, this is not going to go well. I can tell you right now, I overpoured there. But, oh, well, it happens, right? Yeah, we're going to be mixing this up a couple times. But let me finish off this events mode, and hopefully I don't screw it up. I've got new competition in Tim Glenn, Canadian out there kicking ass. He's back. He's I want to say he got second at World Championships twice. Back when Worlds was truly a world competition, and hopefully we're going that way again. But Tim asked a question earlier today on Facebook, and it made me think back and about the trackball meter. And he said, like, he had stopped playing, and then since he started playing again, he sees the meter, and it changes a lot of things. But the meter isn't everything we think it is. The numbers that you see kind of are mythical, and I'll explain it here short. And we'll get to that point. We'll get to that when we get over to the trackball again. Oh, God. Woo! So the home edition event this week is all big elevation change holes. And it's kind of a good one. It's a good one. It really is hard. Holeouts are a lot harder to come by on this. Ooh. That burns good. Oh, racing. How you doing, buddy? Well, I'm married, so it doesn't describe my life anymore. But at one point in time, I would say this shirt was an accurate description of my life. I don't like this long one today. I should play this short, but I think I'll be fine. Yeah, we're fine. This is a totally different hole with tees because it was not always very common that you could get it up this hill at all. I should have bit that. All right. I gotta shoot this one out clean, and I'll take the lead back in the event. Oh, that's not clean. That's what. Yeah, that was a bad shot. Shit. All right. We'll go back to these in a little while. So the first point, okay, so the first point people are asking are what the max numbers is on the trackball, right? When you're looking at the shot. We're going to try to find something with a very big, open, flat starting hole. Let's see. Oh, shit. No, Mayfield won't be good. That could be drivable. That could be drivable. What's a good open one? Antelope 1, there's crap out in the middle. Hawthorne 1 could be a good one. Turtle. What else is good? Great Wall 1. Something stupid. Yeah, Great Wall 1 should work. Okay. Yeah, we'll have a little science to this. And we're gonna trick the machine a little bit too with some manipulation on the trackball. Guys, remember, don't ever do this playing in contests or anything like this. It's an immediate failure. It's really bad to do. They'll call you a cheater. You'll have to work on your image for a long time. And you know what? I probably want to do this with multiple players. In fact, I'm going to. Let me get a 4-player game going here. So, when we're looking at max numbers on a trackball, on that reading, the numbers change by where you hit the ball, right? When you hit a dead straight shot with any pullback, right? Just remember, there's 2 different numbers on Golden Tee with the trackball reading. There's a with a pullback and without. Doesn't matter what direction you pull the ball back in. It just matters that it's there. And I'll show you that right away. All right, Great Wall 1 is actually a great hole to do this because it's pretty level too. All right, so this first one, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it off so I can only hit straight shots right now. If I can get my, there we go. Okay. All right, so straight shot, no pullback, hammered, right? That number is the max. It's 123. So no pullback, straight to the 2, straight to the tip of the 2 is 123. That's the max you can hit it on a dead straight to the 2. I'll explain more how these numbers get higher and change a little bit. But we're going to use that as our baseline completely. With a pullback, doesn't matter, spite, roll, release. With the pullbacks, the max number is 142 straight to the 2. Okay, now those readings, they will generally be, I mean, with shots like this, they are accurate compared to distance, meaning the miles per hour directly correlates with the distance that you'll hit it on a shot like that when it's dead straight. Now remember that you're not, you're never hitting a dead straight shot. It's almost impossible. So the dead straight max that I just hit there, you will be hitting it shorter than that. All right, unless some rare chance you catch it dead straight, you'll hit it that far. Now, the distance that you can hit when you move it, when you're aiming out to the 1 or the 3, there's about maybe, let's say, a quarter of the inch inside of the 1 and inside of the 3 back toward the 2 is where this max number could get up to. And it will be incrementally different as you go from the 2 out to there. It will incrementally go up. So, like, let's say it's a multiplier of like 1.2 as you go out. So, for instance, if I hit it out to the 3 with a pullback on it, the max I can hit is 158. That's going to be the max you can hit it on any shot ever, right? Now, this is where I tell you this is a total myth, and it is just simply a visual thing. The point being here is that it's only visual because technically you're not hitting the ball any harder. Right? And I'll prove it here. So if you look here right now, where my ball is on the farther ball was a dead straight shot to 142 from B to 2. What we're going to do is, since we're in casual, I'm going to actually plug this back in and I'm going to hit a ball 148. And you're going to see, to hit it 148, I'm going to pull it back to the right of the B, let's say. Remember, the pullback doesn't matter with the forward swings mile per hour at all. It just needs to have it. What does matter is when I'm hitting a straight shot, a straight line, if I could hit it dead straight line, it will go farther than if I have a little bit of off on that dead straight line. But with being in casual, I can incrementally move it. So now I'm going to pull this offset and aim it back at my other ball. And we're going to see my miles per hour is going to be higher, but the distance is going to be almost identical, which it is. Meaning that that number being higher, it's still the same as hitting the ball straight to B. It's still like hitting the ball straight B2 as if I hit a straight B and a half 1.5. It's the same distance. It's not going up because the number went up. But we'll show you here. Now, I didn't hit it dead straight, but look at this. It's almost identical. But now the reason it's a little shorter is because I didn't hit a perfect straight line. But that was an extra 8 miles per hour. It doesn't go any farther. So just know that. Now, what comes into play a lot, too, is, okay, I'm playing with someone else, or I'm in a tournament, and I'm following somebody. And they hit their shot, they thumb a shot straight, and they thumb it 100 miles per hour, let's say, right? But I need to aim it right 10 feet and do the same shot. If I thumb it to the right at 100 miles per hour, it's been multiplied. So technically, I've only hit that ball, let's say, 90 miles per hour. So those numbers are they're really kind of hard to follow, and I wish it didn't have a multiplier on it. I wish the same number, the max was the same no matter where you hit it. But it's just not the case. Now, the reason for that is, I want to say it was Jim Z or Don P. when they were designing it. I think it was Don P. now that I'm thinking about it. When the shot meter first came out, the shots out directionally, the numbers were always lower, it looked to them. So what they did was he put a multiplying factor onto it just to make it more visually appealing. That's it. No change in it at all. Now, if we're going back in the history of Golden Tee, James Bradwell was asking about the 120 glitch, right? And he was saying that Tim Glenn didn't get to experience it because he never was around. He didn't play the year that I figured the damn thing out. Forever and ever and ever, the 120 glitch was a glitch that happened that had something to do with hitting. It was maxing out a certain value and only taking one reading on the forward swing when there's multiple readings that are supposed to occur. So you would have a shot that would read 120 on a shot that you hit perfect straight. And now coming up playing Golden Tee before the shot meter, when this was happening, like I remember a specific match against Haas. He drove a green. I went up behind him. I murdered the ball. And generally, I can murder the ball pretty well. Well, my ball ended up 20 feet short, hit the wall, wet. I lost the match because of it. And we always thought in our heads that we missed the 180 on it. While missing a perfect straight line shot does lessen the distance, it's only fractions, right? Like you can see here, I only lost, 10 yards on this. I lost 10 yards from being a little bit off on my cut. Okay, before you'd lose like 40 yards, and it would be that short. Because it would be almost like you were hitting a max shot without a pullback and getting that kind of distance. But so that had been there since pre-Golden Tee Live, so pre-2005. I want to say that came in. I want to say that there was a hammer shot before. Hitting it harder before used to, no matter how much harder you hit it, the ball would go farther. At some point, I want to say 2002, 2003, they added in like a regulator that the max shot was the max shot. So anybody could really get to it. When they did that, that's why I believe when that 120 glitch came into play, because that regulation, that number of the RPM limiter, was causing it to limit on times when it shouldn't be. So that 120 glitch was there forever. The shot meter just helped me figure out and go, dude, this isn't right. That isn't a missed 180. That's just dropping to 120 on its own for no reason. And then we took a look at it. I got a chance to sit down in IT with some people. We had a beta. They had a test machine set up where what I was hitting, they were seeing the actual readings live. And we noticed that the 120 glitch was happening like all of the time. The factors that we thought were causing it. And just by blind luck, the programmer actually made a change that fixed the problem with very few unintended consequences behind it. So now, when you talk about hitting C3s, we're going to hit a couple of them here, right? And we'll see. Okay, and the trackball meter and YouTube also proved a point to me too. And I tested this out. There's an earlier video to it as well. Watch the meter when I pull a full, right? I pulled that full. You see how far outside of the C that went? And see where that ball ended up. Okay. Let's go skip turn. We're going to mulligan this guy. And we're going to do the same thing here. But I'm going to pull it to the tip of the C and watch how these come. Now, this is really hard to test. It took me a while to get the test just right. And I hit it harder. But, yeah, it's going to be hard to test. But just know this. Anything outside of the tip of C doesn't matter. It's the same pullback as pulling to the tip of the C or to the choose club. Even though on the meter it shows like it's pulling way out there, no difference. Exactly the same. So by pulling out to the choose club, you're just making sure you get the max pullback directionally. But to the tip of the A and the tip of the C are your max pullbacks outside. If that doesn't make sense, go ahead. Somebody chime in if you got any questions about that one. Yeah, and I do appreciate the love on the shirt, guys. I got a lot of good shirts. So knowing that your pullback's maxing out, now this is the unintended consequence of fixing the 120 glitch. It changed how C3s and A1s are reacting, and I still don't have it. I still don't have it down to a science, right? All right, so this one I'm going to hit a spinner C3 and I'm going to murder it, and we'll see what the numbers come up. It is Blueberry Lemonade and Kirkland. So this is me hammering a C3. And me hitting the ball too hard. Now, I got it all the way out with a 152 hammered. Before the 120 glitch, before the 120 glitch was fixed, I would hit an A1 and a C3 at 158 every single time. I could do it every single time. 158's the max. And I would love it to get fixed to where that's the case. It would be some digging in on the swing, and me personally, the swing needs to be completely redone. There's a lot of tribal knowledge code in there that is broken down that I don't think there's really anybody at IT that understands the full effect of everything that you do. And I'll just remember on one of the things that we thought fixed it right away, we then realized you couldn't hit the ball anymore. If you didn't pull the ball back, you couldn't hit it anymore. And that was not the intended change at all. But so there's a lot of things in that code for the swing that I think a complete rebuild of the swing mechanic is in order, needs to get done. It's a question of when manpower they have to do it and how it would affect the rest of the game, because there's so many little parts of the swing that would end up affecting every other part of Golden Tee that we don't know about, and you can't just make that as a blind change in a whim. So what I have found is C3s and A1s are now more touchy with speed. Hitting it harder will actually cause it to read differently. So I'm going to hit this one soft. And I kept it out, and it actually read how it should. But if you notice, the one in front of that was 150 something, and that was 144. They're almost identical. So your major part of C3s and A1s is not necessarily hitting it 158. Yeah, it's a cool number to have. Your friends will think you're huge. You've got a huge cock. Whatever. That's not the point. The point of it is to get it out to the 3 or to the 1 fully, and that snap is where your distance comes in. It's not necessarily the speed on how you hit the trackball forward. It's really finding a way to make sure you can get the ball all the way out. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's see if we can use this wind to our advantage. Now, other than that, I mean, the trackball meter, the other one that we were talking about, we heard people talking about, and this is going to be one we'll try to prove this real quick. And if I'm remembering this correctly, in the swing mechanic, yeah, I can hit an A1. Sure. Let me get this guy back off to the tee. All right, so A1, get my pullback right, and get it out. Notice I didn't hit that one as hard as I hit my C3s. Now, part of the trackball design, and this is what I want to show you. If you're trying to hit the thing that we call a spinner, doing that isn't necessary. All you're doing is you're making the ball spin the direction that you're hitting it, so it's easier to get out. Right? It's easier to get out directionally because the ball's already rolling that direction. If you do this, watch when I pull back to the A, right? If I leave that spinning, the club head comes down on its own. If you look at where the rollers are positioned on the trackball, the friction that you end up getting ends up making the ball roll back forward when you pull to the A. So be very cognizant of that if you're ever pulling to A1. If you pull to C, it will never roll back forward because it's sitting on a roller right here and it never moves forward. It stays on that and it stops. The chush, as it is called, no, off center is higher. So you start at a number in the middle, and if I hit it that same speed out to the directional, it's got a multiplier on it until it gets out to the far edges. So it gives you a higher number when I thumb directionally. And let's go back. We'll go off the tee, right? I'll go back off the tee. So we saw when I hit my... Oh, I'm hitting skip, not mulligan. Whoops. We can get rid of that player. All right, we're going to go to mulligan. We saw that when I hit straight to the 2, my max was 123 with no pullback. I'm going to hit it out to 1.5 hammered with no pullback. Notice how the number's higher? So your max goes up as you go out directionally, which also means that your baseline shot goes up as you go out directionally. That one I missed the ball on. It's harder. That's a harder shot for me to hit. Thumb speeds and distance we'll get into that. But in general, though, thumb speeds and distance are going to be something that you're going to calculate on your own to come up with what your nominal thumb speed is, what your thumb speed of hard is, what your pullback, your no pullback push shot is without it. Oh, same. Directional. It starts right down. Yes, distance is the same. So if I have a no pullback shot and I hit it out to 2.5 or to 1.5, and I hit it 128, that's the same as hitting it 123 straight to the 2. It's a multiplier when you go directionally. That's it. It's not anything in the game. It's not anything to do with it. It's just a multiplier on the shot meter itself. That's it. There's a relationship between how far left or right A or C pole moves the ball side. Okay, so there is definitely a relationship. It's going to change per club. I think in my testing with the 7, 8, and 9 wood, what we saw it there. We saw it there, like, and each club will have a different one. When I did the 9 wood, the 8 wood, and the 7 wood on a full cut straight to 2 on those with max speed, the 7 wood ended up turning an extra 8 yards directionally and ended up being an extra 8 yards longer. And then the other 2 were on an exact line down, so they had the same line moving forward. If you just took a right angle between them, they were all sitting on that same angle. So the shot meter is a great tool. It's especially useful when you see someone's line with like a thumb shot and no pullback. You can also see, I mean, I can look at it and see, okay, the guy I'm playing with, oh, he got there to that green and he missed that 180 on this. So that means I know I can hit a pretty clean 180. I could drop down a club and hit the same shot. Or, ooh, he got there and he hit a perfectly straight shot and barely got there. Can I repeat that or do I lay up for a chip? those kind of things come into play quite a bit with it. And once you understand the shot meter and what it's giving you, now when it comes to pullbacks, okay, this is an important part of it. The pullback in Golden Tee takes, I believe it's 5 different readings throughout the whole swing. And it takes that aggregate line, it takes the XY reading of that whole pullback 5 different times in there, that whole reading that it gets, and takes the aggregate of it. Now, it's one of the problems that I have with my chipping. So when I pull back only little bits, since I'm only getting 2, maybe 3 readings on my pullbacks on the chips, it's not the same thing as if I'm pulling back the same way as if I'm pulling to get a straight shot. I could easily be pulling right some, and then my hand pulls it back left, and that gives me my straight line. But when I'm doing a half pullback, I don't get those last 2 pulls going off to the side. Yeah, racing, that's it. Know the limitations, get the value out of it that you can, but don't make it be an end-all, be-all. C3s and A1s are very not repeatable anymore, so that's going to be a hit or miss. You got to find a way that you hit the ball, that you can come up with something that you know you can get it to do the way you want it to do, if that makes sense. And honestly, that is really it. Just like real golf and Golden Tee, it's the same. Finding the things that you can repeat, it does not matter what the fuck anyone else in Golden Tee does, as long as what you do can be repeated. Right? I mean, shit. I've seen some of the weirdest chippers I've ever seen. I've seen some of the weirdest swing. Okay, let's take it. Love Russ Green out of Indianapolis. I can't play with him. I can't watch him play because the way that son of a bitch hits the trackball, it is so terribly bad what he's doing. The problem is he can repeat it and it works for him. So as much as I know it's the wrong way, if somebody was starting playing, I would slap him in the mouth. But he's been doing it for so long and can do it and repeat it. You do you. You do you, sir. But like, I mean, go look at golf swings for real. Like Jim Furyk. No one would ever teach someone how to swing like that guy. But he can do it over and over and over again. So it's that's the big part of it. Now, so with the pullback though, if you notice, let's say I'm going to try to chip here, and you're going to see. Notice my chip turns, and I have a little bit pullback to the right. I always have that. I have had to play through that and get used to it. Right? It's just something that I do. It's hard for me to correct, and when I figure out it, when I correct it on the backswing, my forward swing, I then hit off going forward. But still, every time. Now, it's the same pullback that I use on my normal swing, and I can pull back straight to the B on my normal swing. But it's just that the way my hand must be maneuvering over the ball when I'm pulling back like that, that the beginning of my pullback pulls slightly right. The rest of my pullback evens it out and pulls back slightly left. So that aggregate is the same. And let's show you as proof to this, right? We're gonna set one off the green. I'm going to pull it back halfway to the C and then halfway to the A, and let's see what the reading shows on the meter. Right? That's weird, right? It's not, it's an aggregate of the two. So now there, I must have caught, if it's 5 readings, then the middle reading must have caught to the left. So it made me play slightly to the left on that. So remember, it's the entirety of the swing. It's why when I tell people to find, when they're just setting up their pullback, find a spot on the ball where when you pull back, the one pullback of your hand or whatever you're doing with it is the full club swing, right? It's the full club swing. So you know that it's going to be the same line the whole time, and then you can adjust it from there. With chipping, it's a little different because you're not doing a full pullback, so making sure that you're dead straight on that pullback's a little tougher. I hope that one makes more sense because it's kind of unique if you look at this. When I pull this back, I'm going to pull this full A, and I'm going to pull it halfway A. Putting, I don't think about it at all. Putting for me is just all a rhythm. So Racing's asked, can you talk about what part of the hand you contact the ball with? And this is going to be totally different for everyone. But I start the ball. the part of my palm here, you know, you got the two pads and then the gap in the middle of it. I put my hand on the ball where that gap of the two pads in my palm are, and then that's how I use to start my pullback. What I suspect that when I'm doing my pullback on my chips is that I'm making more contact with this side, so it's causing the ball to be more. So I have more friction to the right side of the trackball, and it's causing my hand to pull it back slightly right. But in the end, when I'm doing a full pullback, this side catches up and corrects it. Yeah, and really, so and then there's a couple theories on that too. Now, when you're chushing, and I'm not a very good chusher, when you chush, you're taking that whole thing out of play, right? It is, and this is why I've been of the firm belief for a long time that every shot should have a pullback on it. As much as I love thumbing and I use it to my advantage, I think every shot should have a pullback. It would make it a ton different. Because chushing to me, it's a skill. It's not cheating. It's not intended, right? The way that it's done and what you're doing to do it. The theory on the chush is that you're hitting the ball as light as it possibly can go forward. So each club will then have its own shortest distance. Well, there's benefits to that. When I'm hitting a driver the shortest distance possible, like 80 yards, it's almost never coming off a line. Once I get it down, it's almost never coming off a line. It it will fight through breaks a lot, and wind is almost non-factor on something like that. Now, the part of it that's kind of bullshit that you're using the game's limitations to your advantage is because if I'm hitting the ball forward that lightly, and as long as it opens up, it makes the gap going to the tip of two bigger. Because if I'm hitting forward that lightly, it would need to be dramatically missed directionally for it to even take a reading at that low of a speed going right or left. But it's also annoying to watch somebody try to hit the minimum speed over and over again. It's frustrating. But if you get really good at chushing, it is an invaluable shot. All right, so hopefully that made a bit of sense. Any questions you guys posted here, I'll continue to answer those. I had a couple of questions on Facebook earlier about some certain courses and things. And then a couple newer players, I got a couple invites that just to show people the shot process going through some of these. So I'm going to play that out first. I think this first one is going to be Dodge City. And we'll see where it's at. All right, we got a Dodge City. Oh, this is going to be really the only invite. All right, let me make sure. I don't want to mess up names, so we'll see who I'm playing. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's the only Dodge I've got. So I don't even see it on here now. Oh, was that it? That's Baja. All right, there we go. All right, so we're going against Charles Frittinger. All right, perfect. So we're going against Charles. Hole one's great look. Good look today. I'm not worried about this. Now, I used to change between Titans and Stouts on this course because there were times that you could drive one with Titans but not Stouts. Here, I should be able to get this with any ball. Right, I gotta lock my deck. That thing bounced up on me. Well, now we should be at 31, but I haven't played this course in a while, Daniel. It's all a question of if I can putt. Okay, see, Mark, that's something I've never thought about, but no. The game registers the furthest pullback back, and we'll have, so if I pull back all of the way, it's going to change my distance on the forward swing quite a bit. It's like so when you pull back all of the way, the shot, no matter what, from that point on, it thinks you pulled back all the way. I better though. I'm with you though. I should shoot better than 30. I'm actually thinking 31 or 32. Adam, thank you, buddy. Applying knowledge without the booze and extracurricular activities at a tournament would be an easy game. I have so much goddamn fun at tournaments, though, that it's hard to win when you're having that much fun. I honestly, I think I did a calculation once and realized that through like, I mean, I would average like 4 hours of sleep at all for for every tournament, each tournament, 4 hours. This course really is not going to have much tricky stuff to it, Charles. If you're watching, it's pretty straightforward. Most of them are nowadays. It's just a question of knowing what goes over what, where you want to put a tee shot, and I'll put a tee shot in a different spot than some people. I have the theory that the closer I am to the hole, the more likely I am to hole out. It's a good theory. It's not always the case, though. It's not a 100% type thing. But I mean, if you look at math, I mean, the math will tell you decidedly so that there are more holeouts when you're 100 yards away than there are when you're 120 away. So this one you get a couple choices on. I don't like this look at all. Does anybody notice that the trees are different now? There's like more colors in these, right? Than there used to be. This used to be a drab ass green. No, actually, Vegas, I probably got more sleep than most. But Vegas, I had a really bad flare up of whatever my pseudo gout is. Dude, I couldn't walk. I mean, the person who went with me from Iowa to the last, he ended up with me like at the airport. Ended up having to grab me a wheelchair. It was kind of awesome because we got to go through all the lines, so that was nice. Keith, it's just a habit, man. So think of it just like Stenmark doing flybys all the time, over and over again. It just in my head, I don't feel like I got it right. That's it. That's really it. There's no big secret to it. I just feel like, and now it's become so habitual that I feel like my second pullback's always better than my first. Like that one, probably the perfect pullback, but I can't get myself to do it now. I got to reset it. That's really it. So Keith was asking why I reset the ball after I pull back every time. It's habit now, man. It's the same thing. Like, why do I put roll on all my putts? It doesn't do anything. It shouldn't be any different. I mean, the theory of it doesn't change it, but I do it anyway. Right on it. Oh, all right. So 15 through 18. Let's see if we get an ace here. No, I needed bite. Needed bite. Ooh, man, that's a feel one with me. I don't have an exact number, but we can easily judge when we see it. Yeah, we can see. Well, we'll see it right now. I'm saying it's pretty much. I've been playing this as the distance marker that it gives me is where I'm going to land it. Okay, so that was 92. 92 landed at 193, so a yard longer. So let's just assume 1 mile, 1 yard per every mile per hour, something like that, maybe 2 yards. Oh, and so the last question was with an 85-ish mile per hour thumb shot, what am I expecting the new 9 wood to go? And thank you, Brendan. I got to remember that to comment those out. Um, and really, I'm doing it by feel most of the time, but in my head, I'm using the distance line and just judging it by that. That should have been a can. I should have. Oh, it's much different. But you can I didn't never do thumb shots with it. But once again, you can judge the thumb shots. You can go and back and look at that video on the distances with a pullback with no pull. I mean with a pullback and hammered on it, and get a judgment on those. They're the same. The 7, the 8, and the 9 on a thumb shot to that are almost identical. They're going to land in almost the same spot. Do I want to murder this up there? Oh no, we got a good pin for this shot. I hit a little farther than I wanted, but that's okay. Ooh. All right, this is the one hole that I thought I could mess up. Did I? I did. All right, this putt's okay though. To my funeral. Oh yeah, the old one was honestly the old one is my. If that the old one to me was the most important club in Golden. That was my most important club in all of my bags. The stuff you could do more with that old 9-wood than you could with any other club. Oh, so the Discord group, I like it. I get too many alerts of too many things going on, so I don't really pay attention most of the time. But it's a great resource always. Anytime you get more resources, remember I had the argument with Algez back in the day. He's like, I don't watch anybody's shots. And that is an absolute wrong thing. You want to take as much information from anybody else playing as you can. Not what they're saying, but you can see with the shot meter what they're doing, and then just taking it out. Like, even if they're playing different clubs and balls than you can easily come up with something from it. It's changed on everything a little bit. Guys, give me 2 minutes here. I got to take this phone call real quick. I will be right back with you. It shouldn't be more than a minute or two. apologies for that one, guys. Sorry about the wait there. Um, all right, let me catch up here on the chat. No, 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 no. No, you didn't, Ben. It's okay, buddy. All right, so going back, has putting changed on everything? I definitely think it has. And I don't think it was an intended thing. From the answers I've gotten, responses was they didn't even realize anything different. But it's definitely slower. Things are definitely slower on the surface. It has to be, for one. It's not, you're not having rollovers at all anymore. Um, do I consider myself top 5 in the world? I don't know, man. If you go to for tournament play, I'd put myself top 10, meaning that out of the 10 of us, we have all of us have every opportunity to win every tournament that we're at. That would mean we're now, if we're looking, I mean, if I really think about it, that small factor of it, that factor of a tournament play is where I judge most of the rankings by. And in that regard, no, I shoot. If we go by, okay, who's got the best score of a blind round all time? I do. Who is the best game of all time? I do. I don't know. What other ways? I mean, not the most consistent, definitely not. But does that put me up there? I gotta think I gotta think it has something to do with it. But okay, the greens, that would mean they could fix rollovers by changing how the putter works, and that would be different. I don't think that's what they did. I think the putter still works exactly the same. It's just putting through surfaces more. All right, let's get this. Sorry, I watered it. No, I didn't. As the knowledge base goes, I mean I'd like to think I think I probably have as much, if not more, when it comes to the gameplay, and then add technical to it as well. I'm definitely not don't know the game as technically like the actual behind the scenes as much as like the King does, or even your Brad Lutzes, your Fitzgeralds, and all those guys. I can get by and I can troubleshoot almost most problems pretty damn quick. But if you combine the knowledge of the game, the actual play of it. Oh yeah, guys! Credit to these memes. The meme I put out with Aljaz on it. That was a Corey. That was a gravy beast one here, guys. He nailed that one. That was one of my favorites. Did you also do the one wire the one I put on the picture today? I mean, Corey's like my meme guy, dude. He's like my behind the machines meme guy. Okay, so when judging whether a high tee or low tee is shot, I'll look at it in a second, Corey. Okay, when you're learning and you're just getting started, low tee is more of a special shot to me. High tee and medium tees are the shots you're going to focus on. And a lot of it is based off of spin performance, right? So on this shot here, I could easily hit the 10.5 and get this there. Uh, right? And I could get it there, but I'd have to hammer it, maybe hit it with release or roll to get it to go in. And mind you, I'm only looking at this shot specifically to try to make it, let's say. So I could do that. I could murder this one and get it there and probably have a chance for it to go in, most likely go long. But with this being a high tee, I can take a little bit off of it and I can let it float down there and slow it down really. I can go and make it slow down right at the hole. So I can hit this pretty smooth right at it. Now I misjudged it a bit. Oh, I misjudged it a lot. Now see, to me, this would have been a putt before, and it won't get there now. I misjudged that a lot. Plus, I missed that ball a bit. Yeah, see, that putt would have been there all day before. All right, we're gonna see this right now. We're gonna see it. Corey's got his message here. That's good too. That's good too. That's really good. Really good. All right. So we still got the 30. I missed a stroke on 18. I kind of whiffed the ball there. I laid off of it a little too much. It was still 330. I kind of did the math wrong. I'm thinking high T 10.5 is going to land at 350 on a solid shot. And I hit that not solid at all. So I have one other invitational left, and then I'm going to just dive right in and keep playing that event spawn. If anybody wants to send an invitational, I know I had a question about Hold 9 on Monte tonight, too, that somebody wanted to see that a couple times. No, they don't have books or spreadsheets of data because most of them can't read, Ben. And that also requires people to use a computer, and they can't do that either. Now, I will say this. They do have little lines, ticks up on the screens to know what the dead center is. Like they have a little thing up to show them what dead center is. Is it you, Corey? I think Corey also has a layout on his screen that shows the left screen so he knows when he's lining shots straight up. I don't get into all that. All right, so I'm playing Ryan Sparks here. Yeah, reading and computers are those are considered the devil's tools at the Banger Bunker. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Mama said that the computers are the devil. Mama said that books are the devil. I would like to think that I've never lost a game to Ryan Sparks in my entire life and the history of ever. We'll see if he'll chime in. Yeah, see, some people are getting. I mean, as top players go, I would say that Stenmark is the most analytical of everybody. Yeah, none of the foosball. Besides, CJ's the best player in Minnesota. That's been proven by the Calcutta now. Is it wrong that half a glass of this has already got me buzzed when before it would take like 2 of these to get me buzzed? It's not good, but we got to get back into drinking shape. Nah, CJ don't have spreadsheets, dude. My gift to CJ was telling him I was going to come up there and slap him if he didn't switch to stouts, at least for the par 3 contest. And CJ, don't forget, I'm still looking for another PS5, brother. I want to give one away. He just had, dude. He's not playing much at all. But once again, I don't know. I don't play. I get to play. I get to play commercial twice a week, maybe. So, like I said, and I will say this: it is tough sledding on commercial right now. Oh, Gavin, are you home yet? Did you and King get home? I would love to see Richard King be home because I need his help if I want to do this thing for Friday with the ultimate balls. Oh, let me add this up right now. Let's see if we can get the rest of these things covered for the ultimate balls. I have Wait, let's just look. All right, I still need probably 6 invites for Ansay for the Ultimate Balls comp or Ultimate Balls challenge. I don't know what I'm challenging on it. I don't know how I'm calling it a challenge, but I'm going to be kind of interested to see because, to be honest with you, I've probably only played 6 different balls in my lifetime on Golden. I would have played the original orange balls. Ew. Well, fly to Iowa, Gavin. You're welcome. Getting here from DFW is actually pretty easy. I don't think I ever played Settlers, but I played the original orange balls. I played hurdles. Stock, of course. Okay, so it's probably more than 5. Stock, streak, stouts, barrage, and grabbers. That's it. Hmm. Strength like never know. Oh yeah, Titans. Fuck, Titans are my favorite ball too. I thought I said it. And to be honest with you, Titans are the most complete ball ever. Depends on the course. I have a bag set with both, Adam. So Adam on YouTube's asking, is it worth the $5 to change one club from the 10.5 to 8.5 to the 10.5 and the 9.5, or from that, vice versa? The 9.5 is adequate for this year. There's 1 or 2 specialty shots that I probably couldn't hit with it. Uh, and I like having that bigger gap between them. Yeah, you won't, Paul. My best recommendation: find someone who's using bots and pay them to use their bot. Or the other way that other people I've heard have success is when Walmart releases, don't go on their website. Use the app on Walmart. That's going to be the best way to get it. Or start a stream, get a pretty fevered following, and then have somebody, one of the nice people in your stream, send you one. That's the easiest way, I think. Like, complain about it while you're streaming Golden Tee, and then have somebody message you, go, hey, I got an extra one if you want it. That's the way to get it. I'm gonna actually start a stream tonight and call it like how to get a PS5 now, and then I'll give them these tips. That tip there, that tip is a killer. Get good at a stupid video game for multiple years. Start a stream on it, and then have people tell people that you need a PS5, and then somebody who's the goodness of their heart goes, "Hey, I got an extra one." That's the technique. That's probably the best technique right now. Uh oh, that's trouble. Yeah, that was a bad shot. Ah! I don't know. The kind of loser that I love to hang, I'm going to hang around with someday, and I hope I get the pleasure of meeting him. All right, we're going to make this to make up for that bad shot. Ah! All right. So we screwed this up a bit. So we're gonna just bang some events here. If anybody wants to send, can send me a Monte invite though. That would be nice. Yeah, you don't need a wedge on the course, any of the courses this year. To be perfectly honest with you, the one that you want to have, you got to judge your wedge. My neighbor's playing just a sand wedge, and he gets in between clubs a lot on 17 of Forest. But if I could get a Monte invite, that'd be awesome from somebody. All right, what do we got next? What do we got? What? I honestly, I start every bag without a wedge, and then if the course determines to, oh, you mean without a sand, without a, you need one wedge. I don't need a lob wedge ever. All right, cool. Thanks, Mark. All right, we're gonna play this right now. Jesus. All right, we got a couple of them here. All right, two things, guys. One thing, too. If you're sending glory invites out, I have no problem taking them. Make them non-handicapped because it's a really a much easier way to see what the scores were for it. Because the handicap will adjust based off of like that game will tell me what the handicap difference would change. Gotcha, guys. Thank you. I got a few of them now. Here we go. Well, we're good on those now. And mind you, I don't care about handicapped or non-handicapped. That doesn't matter to me at all. But if we're not playing for a prize, play for it non-handicapped. It's much easier in the app to see the differences for one. All right, we're getting it here. We're just accepting invites right now. No, stouts on everything. Okay, playing Monte with streaks is probably the one course that I would never do it on. If I was going to change the streaks on a course, I would use them on Anse. And that's really just for hole one. The rest of the holes are all easy, so it doesn't hurt you too bad. All right, so we're gonna bang out a couple of these Montes. I had a question to ask him on hole nine, and I don't even remember what hole nine is. So let's just see when we get there. Oh, we got a Rhineland. All right, we got three of these to do. We'll start here. And I would like to see that what I said about if glory games, they should honestly the handicap shouldn't matter in a glory. It just doesn't show you everything you want to see after that. Okay, so the invites are all done on the Golden Tee Caddy app. Ah, all right, so this one, I don't think this is even doable with any ball today, but we'll try. I got it out full. Yeah, that wasn't getting close. Ah, that was weak. Whoops. Yeah, it's a. I've been on the green one time with stouts, and anytime I've played streaks, I've gotten it on the green. But that doesn't mean I'm not eagling it. Ooh, we got puff. We got some puff action, guys. We got a little Steven Kramer action tonight. We're gonna play some with him too, apparently. Yeah, you go in the in. You got to do invites on the app now. There's some other things too. Dechow. It all depends on what state you're located in too, whether you can play the app, play them for prizes or not. But it's most for the most part you can play for prizes in most states. There's only a few that can't. Oh, show. Hey, you'll notice a lot of us we overuse tees when you don't really need to use them. You're just trying to make a straighter shot most of the time. Girls, mamas don't like. Oh, you're fine in Georgia, man. Dechow, you got actually a great group of players in your area. One of my personal favorites in the Georgia land area is Adam Harris out of Atlanta. But I mean, there were some meccas back then. You had Wade Kids. I mean, Dutch Williams. I mean, these guys are going way back of history of Golden guys. And I want to say, what is the name of the place they play? You got Walker too. I don't have to thumb. All right, for you, Daniel, I'll even play any invite you send me. I'll play as a 3-club invite. Fucking my short chipping is so bad. I'm really just trying to get to hole 10 here. All right, let's see. Is this 10? No, this is okay. So okay. All right, this is what I thought it was. So you got a lot of options here. For the most part, I don't go over this part. On this setup, it's pretty much going over. 3 clubs. Like I'll pick 3 clubs and only use those. All right, so it's hard to tell here, but this first mountain has a little bit. It drops down, and then there's a little flat part on the side. From certain distances, you can clear it. I want to say it's this distance I can clear it. Most of the time on this, I'm playing some version of a cut shot around the outside. It's a tricky hole. I think we're fine with hitting the 5-wood today, though. And when you're back far enough, you can go up. Oh, Derek. Derek and full. I'm sorry. I will have a better chance of making that with a straight shot than you would with a full ever. Oh, Derek. All right, we're gonna murder a C3 here because I want to see if I can get that bounce that Gervais got. That's pretty sick. That drive he has on almost 500. Now, a lot of people put this up on those islands up top, but here's the thing: we're better at hitting shots from level. When I put it down there, I'm level. I've been known to shoot some scores with 3-club. Ah, you guys, I can't wait till we get to talk about the new changes coming for 20 with the announcement coming in January. I'm super excited about it. I know Adam Kramer. He's as excited as Kevin Lindsay. Kevin Lindsay when Tinder came out right now. That's how excited Adam Kramer is right now. He is. He's excited. He's stressed. He's excited. And guys, before he even gets to sharing it, just know the amount of work that man put in for this is an insane amount of work. Hang on 1 second. All right, so this one's really similar to 10. I need a refill. That's what I need, Derek. All right, when I have a big left to right wind, this hole I'm with Derek on. I hit a full a lot of the time. If I hit a full here, I don't think this turns back enough. So what I do here is I go with the 6-wood high, and I'm going to hit a full C3. Which you refuse to fly. I can't tell you anything. Yeah, you don't need you don't need a new HE. I can tell you that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wrong club. Oh, he got lucky. I can tell you that, Sim. Am I telling the truth? I don't know. Ah, he's on. Like this putt, I would be worried about rolling over before. Not anymore. Derek, I'm not quite to the level that I think it's a good idea to go hang out with Lightning. How's that sound? We're not at that level yet. We're going to get there. Stouts. I mean, do I want to go hang out with Lightning now? Yeah, I'm at that level where I think I want to. Would I think it's a good idea? No. You give me another hour of vodka, then I'll tell you, oh yeah, Lightning's the best thing that could happen to us right now. So I missed one stupid shot. And I mean, I might even enjoy sitting watching you on your phone and just singing along with it when we all leave. You have no idea. Good times. I got to come back out by you guys. I miss you guys already. All right, what else we got? We got a couple other invites here. Let's see what we got. Let's play Rhineland, guys. Rhineland's a fun course. We're taking B sharp down. I'm in a really good mood. I feel good. All right, let's see if we can get this on with the stouts. I hit it good. Not on. Let's see if I can chip today, though. Ha! Boom! But you guys notice I played that as a little hook chip because my chip's all hook. Ah, you know, no offense taken. Dude, if I took offense to the things that everyone said to me, I'd probably have to hate myself. Because I've said some things, I've done some things. As much as I think they were awesome, they offended many. Whoa. This hole almost made me quit playing Golden Tee altogether. Welcome to the new age. That was the first time ever that you went through an obstacle that didn't exist. I mean, like a physical obstacle you went through on that hole. It was the only time in the history of Golden Tee that you actually like got to break a glass to go through, and I think that's absolutely insane. And they haven't done it since, if you notice that. That bothers me. I don't know why. It bothers the shit out of me, though. I mean, you for months, I was trying to hit cut shots around that whole thing, wondering how the hell everybody was making eagle. Oh. In my own head, I think I'm the #1 player in the world. But things don't work out the way I planned them in my head. So, on this hole, a lot of the times, even when it's long, I just murder boner it up because I'm a good sand chipper, and that chip from the sand isn't bad. I'm going to try to get this up there with an A1. Oh. Ooh, I never even thought about that. Well, thank you, Neil. I mean, after looking at that field, I probably would have bid $2,000 for myself too. Only I would have bid it. I would have bought myself with myself. Because nobody gets to waste my money but me. Nobody gets to make me bleed my own blood. Oh, we're going to have a good time. Milwaukee's going to be a good time, guys. I'm not very worried about that place because we're really segregated from everybody. For one, it's very separate. Two, it's huge. If you really want to stay away from people at that place, you can. So that's a plus. Now, see, I got that to 158, but I hit it softer than I did on the other one. Now, this is one of the courses that I have a very specialized bag on. You'll see. I'll show you guys the bag I'm playing. Oh, wait, you do it from here. So I got the 8.5, the 10.5, the O hybrid. The O hybrid comes into play on 18, really. That's really the only time I'll use it. You have a railroad roll hole that you want to try to go down that sometimes that other people use the other clubs on. I don't like using a different club on it. I'll show you what I hit on it. Oh! If anybody wants to see a sick run of holes, Haas and I are playing in the finals of an indie event. And the finals was the whole tournament was in the winner's side, it was best of 5 for match play. And in the loser side, it was best of 3. I ended up going through the winner's side being king of the hill at the best of 5. And then had to play Haas in the finals. And to be perfectly honest with you, dude, I had to sit down for like 2 hours, right? So I sat down for 2 hours, dude. With the level that I drank that weekend and how bad my body is, I was in no condition. I told him like it's gonna take me 3 games to even come close on this. Kevin Cole, my man, how you doing there? Yeah, that indie tournament was the run of holes that we had. I think I hold out twice. Haas hold out. I aced this. Haas aced the next hole, and then I aced the hole after that. Yeah, he does. Haas is an idiot savant. I'm going to go more idiot than savant, but that's just because I'm pissed off at him over the years, all the beatings I've taken. That's why I always called him 1A over Stenmark, because he's beat me handily quite a few times. So I just want to feel better about myself. You can buy all the players, Neil. Puff and I used to buy half the field pretty much. And then we used to make money, and then one tournament we lost a lot of money, like all of the monies, like between the two of us, like 12 grand. Calcuttas get big sometimes. My best Calcutta buy ever. So we used to do there every couple of years. You'll see a PCC, right? And it's the Players Charity Championship. Oh, I don't know. I call it whatever a zero O hybrid. I don't know. It don't matter. Why? I'm illiterate. I don't know how to read. I don't know numbers and letters very well. That's why, Kevin. But so we did it. There's an that one had it was a really big a field, like 160 people, and it was a double elimination 64 man bracket, right? Well, so in order to have that, we did the Calcutta online prior to the event. So that was when Dan Weiss, so you guys probably don't know him, you don't see him anymore, but he places Damage Inc. when he plays. But nobody knew who he was. I got him in the Calcutta for 20 bucks. At the end of the 64 man bracket, I was playing him in the third, fourth place match to go to the final three. And it was in my head, and he doesn't take half of himself. So on a Calcutta that had roughly $25,000 in it, I had a $20 buy that ended up getting me fourth place because I won him. Yeah, that is PCC too. All right, so I hit a semi full type shot on this one. Wait, do I hit a full? I'm trying to remember. No, I do hit a full. No. This is going to be too high. Come on, come down, come down. All right, we're going to show some skills off here. Ooh! Oh, the good old days. I thought I made that. Shit. Cock, ball, shit. Guys, this hole is so much easier than people make it out to. And the club I use is determined by where the pin is. If the pin is on the far right and the wind is not blowing left to right hard, I'm always hitting a 10.5 driver. Otherwise, I'm hitting a high 3-wood. I'm going to hit green, hit the rock, come back down, putt for double eagle. Simple math. Simple math. Simple math. It could have been the Summer of Mouth if I didn't have a roll spin on a shot there. I win that tournament, and that's when the Summer of Mouth really would have started. Yes, I did have some great times with some ladies that year, so that Summer of Mouth was really good. We had a good time with the ladies that year. Yeah, I'm not good at this hole normally, but fucking tanked this one pretty bad against Haas in that match. All right, we're gonna make this. This is in. It's in. Rip, hillbilly. It was a good year for the ladies that year. This is why you carry the O hybrid. Sexy, dude. How sexy was this game, guys? There wasn't much about that game I don't want to fuck. I wanted to fuck that whole game. Ah, yep. Good weekends, good weekends. I mean, I just murder bonered that setup. I think I did that very well. I've noticed a correlation to viewership staying higher when you guys see me with one of these Yetis in my hand. I don't know what it is. I think it's because you think I'm going to say something I shouldn't. I kind of feel like the viewers really understand me. Oh, motherfuck. All right, who's this against? This is going to get DNF. I got to DNF this. I just got button happy. We got to figure out who I'm playing, though. I wish the app was better. Oh, god damn it. Well, hey, tell Chesty he's getting a freebie here. The turning the game over was solid, guys. But see, that was done with knowledgeable intent. I think I just came up with that phrase. Knowledgeable intent. That's a good one. I'm going to keep that one in my bag. I knew that I take care of my equipment so well and that I have the adequate amount of padding around here that allows my machine to handle the shock of being thrown down. That's what I think people are sticking around for. I could make up some news to leak real quick. All right, we're going to play an invite. Do it again. Knowledgeable intent. That's good shit. Guys, write that down. Tell me about it later. Oh, we're going to make Puff. We're going to murder Puff right now. Hey, look at that, guys. Still some daily scores that still show up as the records for everyone. Daily scores should not be on that leaderboard. It drives me fucking nuts to see a world record of a daily score. I don't give a shit about somebody hitting full 70 times. It means absolutely nothing. If you look at the history of Golden Tee, no one's going to give a shit that somebody shot a 35 on a daily. Hole in one! Ah! I thought I aced that. This got a chance at ace too. The problem when I drink, I feel like I'm neglecting you guys, though. I feel like I don't pay attention to the chat as much as I should. Oh, yeah, that was an expensive night. Josh McDaniel, you can thank me. It wasn't even about that, but we DNF'd a one better just because I thought I was too drunk to play, but Jilly picked it, and it was the GT League invite. That if I shot a one better on that, or even a par game, I win 600. Instead, Josh wins 600. And then in order to punish him for that, I bought all these clowns lunch when I got to South Carolina. I'm stupid. And he doesn't have anything from me. Nice line, douche nozzle. Well, I told him to go to the fucking doctor over and over and over again. I can't dad him from here. I can tell him what to do. Green. Are you at the hotel with him? I ain't too good at goodbye. Oh, shit. All right. Get in. Get in the hole. There's no way I shoot worse than a 28 on this course. I have. I've tried it. George was trying to get me to do it quite a bit. Oh, that bounce was shit. I can every. It's probably what I would need to do to chush correctly. Yeah, all I gave him in Iowa was prednisone, dude. But after hearing what his problem was, it's probably a bad idea. I don't think steroids are good for blood clots. Are you guys having flights anywhere? You guys just get a flight here. I'll take care of you guys. Dad'll help you. Dad'll take care of you guys, Gavin. We'll have a good old time. Just go find a flight to Iowa right now. Where'd you want to go? Uh-oh. Is that bush gone? Is it gone? It's gone. What do you guys think, guys on the stream? All right, so gt.live/tip the mouth. We'll buy King and Gavin a flight from Dallas back to here with the donations we get tonight. And we'll get you guys up. We'll get them over here. That way I can get King on site to help me set up a couple different things with the stream. We can have Gavin here just for entertainment. Need a harder setup of money now. All right. Also, what do you look at when you putt the ball, the deck, something? That's a tough one. When I look on putting, all I'm doing on my putt, I look, I get the break, I get the surface that I'm on, and then after that, I'm fucking looking at porn in my double vision. All right, so I got a picture in my head right now, and right now, like picture in picture, it's looking at Golden Tee, but in the top left, there's some really nasty Asian porn going on right here. When I'm putting, the putting screen goes up into the picture in picture, and the Asian porn is solid in my head. Yeah, putting is 100% feel. It is 100% feel. There are all sorts of different ways to do it. No pullback, pullback. The thing is that none of that makes a difference. It's all about your feel. I have this putt when I have to get it way out. I do a fadeaway, right? And my fadeaway putting is so spot on, and it looks so stupid, right? Yeah, do it. Paul, you're in as well. You're welcome. Come on, buddy. And honestly, that's how I live my life mostly. There's always porn on in picture in picture. There is always something on. This is one of the trickier holes on this course. Luckily, we got a good setup today. Careful moving too far right, because that tree does have some leaves on it that aren't seeable. Hence, we call them invisileaves. Right now, dude. Right now. Daddy says come now. Ooh. Well, honestly, I said that just because that was what was said in the porn in picture. Hey, you guys are welcome ever. Whatever. We'll go down to Costco. We'll get a bunch of meat. We'll smoke a bunch of meat. We'll play Golden Tee. We'll make Jill blow this popsicle stick for everybody. I'm getting lonely. I'm getting a little lonely. I am. I can't say I'm not. I got Jeremiah. He's a very good wingman. But, we all get bored about our wingmen sometimes. All of us do. We always get a little sad. We're having the same person over and over again. Not married life. We all love our wives. So that's not what I'm saying. Our Golden Tee companionship, I'm saying. Shit. I hope she's asleep. If she heard that, I'm in trouble. Get in the hole. One time. Ah. Oh, the Kirkland liquors. Dude, Paul, did you notice that the better brand of Kirkland is only like $2 more than the shittier brand now? I want to do something fun on this right now. Even though I'm playing Puff, I don't know where to put it yet. I haven't figured that out. But do you guys know where my T marker is? That stuff's fairway. And there's not much in your way. I've had a bunch of shots lately where I've kind of hit something. Where I've hit something goofy. Like a tree off the tee. And I've landed there and had no issues. That's not where you want to put it. But we'll like it. We'll play it. We'll deal with it. Here, sitting next to you. I know, but we're not gonna be brand discriminatory like that. All right, we're gonna bite this into the hole. Here we go. Rip, Hillbilly! Come on, come on! I said we're gonna bite it into the hole. Oh. Now that putt may have rolled over if I hit it hard. Not a rollover, but on a down 10 like that, that ball jumps into the air. So it would have flown the whole hole in the on the what? Shut up, words. Fuck you, words. I don't know what you're saying. I wanted fringe first. See, like, watch. This won't roll over. Nothing. Won't roll over. We're fixed. All right, Puff, eat shit. Shoot clean, bro. Shoot clean, brother. I really got a feeling I'm not going to play very well on PlayStation after I'm done with the stream tonight. All right, what's next? What do we have next? Or are we going straight to events to make that Canadian eat dicks? No, we got three Monty setups here. Here's my bet. I will take all bets from this spot that says I will shoot 28 or better the rest of the way on the next two invites. I won't shoot worse than 28 on Monty. Means your bet would be that you have one of the two games that I have on Monte would be worse than a 28 under. So if you guys, anybody wants in on that, it's there. It's available for the taking. You get two chances to watch me fail. All right, Neil has 10 on it. Now that Neil has 10 on it, this is a guaranteed win. I would stay away from it. That man does not win a wager against me ever. Okay, I murdered that. That's a perfect C3. Oh, can he make a chip? It can be a 30 sometimes. No. That's not the bet. I put the bet out there. The bet's there for the taking. I got to play two games with neither one of them being worse than one stroke. I pushed that shit. God damn it. I haven't pushed shit like that since I've been in jail. We're going to try to gamble my way to buy King and Gavin a flight to Cedar Rapids, Iowa, because I need some friends. I'm gonna have to be Dr. Mouth and get King all drugged up. Hey, don't worry. Tell your wife I've already covered that. Oh, boom. Me. I'm not in Grand Rapids. I'm in Cedar Rapids. It has been her Venmo or PayPal. I've seen it. It always confuses me. Okay. Daniel, send me your last scores then. Send me your last 10 if it's easy. Show me your last 10 invites on Monte. You don't even have to send it to me. You can just type it out. Because I'm going to guarantee you in your last 10, you shot half of them below 2,800. I would probably say I have as well. If it was Baja, then I'd agree with you. Monte's not as easy as that. Exactly. So that's what so you guys, I get trolled a lot now from the stream. I get a bunch of nefarious characters that are of the attractive women pursuits. You know what? I haven't played him on it this year, so you know what? Maybe that's what I'll do next. Yeah, that's so good. That's such a good ball. So that was a shot I don't think I could have cleared the mountain on. So I hit the cut 10.5 IT. Your whole key to that shot, and whoever's watching that was wondering about Monte, your whole key to that shot is playing a cut and keeping it right just to the right edge of the mountain. It can be short. It won't go wet short if you have the cut right. So a high T cut on that is really the play on it most of the time. Yeah, you know what? Now that after these two Montes, I'm going to go through the ladder. I'm a little bit into it. I've never lost on any of the ladder matches yet, so maybe I will tonight. I hate laying up here, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Did I go long? Did I go long? Nope. Nope. Didn't go long. Dude, okay, so the major point that you guys are all missing, anybody that's in this stream and watching right now, you do realize you're in the top 10% of golden players that have ever touched a trackball, right? I think, I don't know if it's changed since then, but the last time I heard it was Don told me that the average score of all Golden Tee games ever played is a +3. It's probably changed some since then, but it can't have changed much. Let's say even par is the average score of Golden, which means you guys shooting your 12s and 1500s are fucking amazing goddamn players. I'll look at it like the wealth gap in America, right? A couple of my jobs have put me into areas where I would have been top 10% of earners in America. That's not saying shit. When the top 1% is it's like 700 times that, which is crazy. But in Golden Tee, the same respect comes true. It's the same thing. I mean, we're all great at a stupid video game. Some of us are super elite great, uber elite great, amazing. Like, I mean, women fellate us because we're of our Golden Tee skills. It's that simple. This is a bad look for me. I don't like this shot. We're going to try to make it. Ah, I didn't cut it enough. Undercut it. It's a flat green, though. We're good. Woo! Oh my god, my dick is big. So big, so big, so big. All right, we're gonna low tee that. We're gonna hit this normal tee, but back it up. That's gonna be long, long as shit. No, it's short. Wow. Woo! Happy days. No, top 10% of anything is incredible. I'm going to tell you this right now. There have been times where I took real jobs and I was like, oh, I'm done playing Golden Tee. It always draws me back, and it has nothing to do with money or anything like that. Yes, I will say having the fear factor of never having to worry, like, I could not make money. I could get fired from a job. In fact, I quit really good jobs over stupid little shit because I know in the background I can make 50 to 100K a year playing Golden. That has been a negative in my life, possibly. But, and I totally lost my train of thought here, but I totally lost my train of thought. I did. I lost. I lost. I lose. See, this is why I need King and Gavin here, because then they keep the trains on the track. Right now, the train's off the track. I missed alcohol. I'll say that much. I miss it. Alcohol's good. I missed it. All right, so how are we going to play this? Did I push it too far? I did. That's wet. Yep, he did. See, this is why I can fuck up 18 just as good as anybody else. That's the first time I've ever made that chip, though. I've never made that chip before. Only missed the whole 7 times, but whatever. Well, honestly, I was actually just discussing this tonight that Jill had more in depth and learned more about Richard King in one night of drinking while I was doing the Ultimate Cycle than I think anybody in Golden Tee knows about him. She was telling me stories like, and I was like, "What? What? He's got 7 wives? Like what?" Ooh, we got a full Monty going here. Here we go. Much respect to Clint Grover. That 35 was not a daily score. That I love. I want to know whose dick I have to suck when I see those leaderboards. If it's a daily score, there's no dick sucking. If it's a fucking prize play game, that's some dick sucking. So Jordan's asking why all the Ansay invites. Well, so on Friday, what I'm doing is I'm going to play Ansay 26 times straight, and I'm going to play each game with a different ball. So there's 26 different balls in the app, and we're going to play every different ball on that. Gavin and Richard. Apparently, nobody wants you guys here because nobody's donating for it. Oh. Alges just texted me something ridiculous that didn't make any sense. Yeah, I think I will be drinking. And like I said, I haven't played most of those balls before. Oh God, that was horrible. What happened to my thumbs there? How the fuck does that not go in? See, look at this, dude. Good thing Neil already paid because once payment's set, bets are done. And I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and cause all of me, you, all your perfect imperfections. I'm gonna just random it, Josh. Unless there were douchers out there like beggars that sent non-handicap max invites. I'm sorry, those guys are getting balls. I know. And I'll make it perfectly clear during it. No, the bet was I have to shoot 28 or better. I have to shoot it on both these games. So if I shoot worse one of them, I lose. So that bet's not over. Hitting me down, I'm around. And I'm not going to say that there was or wasn't anyone who did that. So I don't know the balls. Honestly, I don't know them well enough to even make an assumption. I don't think any of them are going to be bad. To be perfectly honest with you, I think my worst score will be a 24 under, and that'll be because of stupidity on my part. Oh, all right. This is a full. Oh, wait, this is a. I give my all to you. Like I said, I haven't played most of the balls. cards on the table. What do the straight jackets do? I don't know. Ooh, that might not be good. That's going to hit in the wrong spot. Oh, good. It hit in the right spot. Whew, close. You're talking shit like you're talking Charlie Brown voices to me right now. I don't know what straight jackets are. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why they would have gotten nerfed. Apparently, IT has a formula that says if too many people are using one piece of equipment, they change. Which is why stouts are never going to get changed because they're not even the top two balls being used in Golden right now, so it should be changed. The Flirtle set was almost everybody playing Golden Tee was playing Flirtle. No, that won't be a problem. Oh shit, I almost missed that putt. Hi. And bye. God damn, that's not a good spot to be, I don't think. Is that gonna hit? It can't. That can't hit anything. No, it did. Wow. See, look at this. You guys all would have won your bets. Simple math, guys. One goofy mistake and I lose this. But I already got paid, so it's over. You pay out the bet, you know you lose. That's admitting defeat. That won't work. So we're going to do this. See, look at it. I would have lost miserably now. See, this is why that's a dumb bet. They're like not like taking this bet would have been bad for anybody. 27, 28's not a gimme on this course. I don't give a shit who you are. I don't care. It doesn't matter. When I'm laying off the C3, it shouldn't matter. I wanted it to. The club head didn't know. It shouldn't know. That's crazy talk. All right, I got to take a crap here, so we're going to pause this for a minute, but I'll be back shortly right at the end of this. Oh, thank you, Neil. Appreciate it. All right, so Gavin, we're $10 in, dude. Does that get you here? Boo. Missed 18 twice. Made the chip twice. Never done that before. All right, I got to take a dump. I'll be right back. Give me about 7 minutes, probably. 7 minutes in heaven. I'll be back shortly. All right, I'm back, everybody. So I had to take a shit. We all knew that. But what I did was the wife was passed out on the couch in the room where I was going to take a shit. So I left the door open and shit something fierce just to see if the stink could wake her up. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see if I get a good night text or thing coming down here. All right, here's what we do. We're gonna play some events now. We're gonna see how bad I play. We're gonna see if the booze has got me a little bit. We lost some viewership here. Stupid people leaving. Stupid people. Let's see how we do. Oh, this is a good look. Hole one's a good look, guys. I got some beaver on. We're good. Oh, did he nut hole one? Release! Ah, you don't know what you're about. That's Sean O'Brien. Miss you, buddy. Miss you for never meeting you. I love you, bud. Use some help getting out of this conversation. Dear, ask that question here. Only fear that we become beautiful people. Show. Oh, I smell it. Not my shit, but a hole in one. Here it is. Guys, so close. So close. I'm dialed in. Fucking dialed in right now, guys. We're fucking. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. All right, this is gonna be a par at best. We're beautiful. Oh, we made the eagle. Ah, the eagle's landed. Thank you, Mike. Oh, how tight can we get this? How tight is this? It's gonna be tight like gnat booty. Get over me! Notice how the pullback was offset, but still I hit it straight to the two, and it was 142. So that was the pullback just needs to be there. Just needs to be there. Here we go. Beautiful people. The fashion shows. Who and who you know. All right, I think this is going to be a bite 3-wood. I don't know if it's the right play, though. It might be the right play. What do you guys think? Do I need 86 to singing or sing more? I'm of the impression I need to sing more at all time. That was a layup. I did not want to fight with the water there. We are not beautiful. I think I have an angelic voice. I don't care what any of you say. I laid off if it is enough. It's not enough. Oh, it is enough. It's enough. Boom. 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 I like the mouth karaoke. I'm in on it. I think the next invite should be Luna out here. Sing. We'll get him drunk and make him sing. I'll hire people to come and touch his wiener and then make him sing. Ooh, Luna wiener touching. I think that would up the stream viewership. What do you think, guys? Get in. One time. Boom. Boom. Headshot. Headshot. Boom. I mean, I've got a new meme. Not from Mr. Corey. That's a good one. His meme was good. His memes were good. His memes are good. But I mean, I think we've surpassed Pound Town, and we've now gone into what I'd like to call Pound Land. And it exists. Pound Land is a real place. There's no way I'm not back in first after this game. No way I'm not number one on the event after this game. I'm not going to blow it. I'm not blowing it. Okay, that's a shitty setup, but we're not going to blow it. I said it. I already said I'm not blowing it. Not going to blow it. Almost did blow it. That was close. Woo! Close. We're on the cusp of greatness and on the cusp of fucking losing our shit. Get off of me! I have a feeling I hold this out. For some reason, I feel like my cuts are on point right now. Ooh, that is not in. Almost on point cuts, but not really. Love me. Nope, not there. I haven't had this be there once yet. In the rough. Yes. If you don't love me, let me know. Ooh, ew. Fuck, that was just to stick it and pray. God, I want to C-putt this one just to be safe. It's in vain, never asking why. This is the one that I'll blow more than any other hole right now. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always. I can't live a lie. Oh! I came in like a wrecking ball! Woo! There's not much I can say about that except I nailed that verse. Whew. All right, we're in first again. Now, that's blind. Blindly doing it. We're back. We're back on the top of the leaderboard. You guys got work to do. Let's do it again. What do you think? Think I can go back-to-back 30s on that? I think I can. Live a lie, I'm in for my life. I know I'll always love you. Wrecking ball! Never felt so far in love. I mean, come on, Miley. Miley fucking devours this song. She's a goddamn killer, folks. Oh, it was. Oh my god. You got what I was going for. Thank you very much. No, furniture. There isn't any left, dude. There's no furniture here. I never meant to start a war. And you to let me in. Okay, guys. So we have a new Christmas tradition here, right? There's a movie with Seth Rogen, the goofy guy from Looper, And then the black guy that plays Falcon in the Avengers movies. I don't know their real names. The movie's called The Night Before, and it is fucking fantastic. You need to watch that movie on Christmas. If you don't have family or friends, even if you do have family and friends, they will appreciate your taste in movies for watching that movie together with them. We're gonna go at the hole here. We're gonna try to make this. Heck me. I highly recommend that movie for your Christmas gatherings this year. All right, we're gonna go with the 8.5 here because I don't like this. Wreck me. Ah! Miley and I killing it. Love you, Miley. Get it on the stream sometime, young lady. I miss you. Oh. You guys, anybody wants to tweet the stream to Miley? She'd love to see it again. That one Tuesday back in 1987, Hannah Montana. Yes, no, it was 97, but whatever. It was a moment that we shared. It was a moment that was shared together between two people, two consenting adults. Barely. Hey, chat. I need more out of you, chat. People in the chat, I'm going to need some more out of you here. I can't just do this all on my own. No, you wait. Oh, should I put the skip off the ice again? That was a good shot before. She's Lois Lane. It's awful. I'm so ashamed. I never do the low again. I guess I don't know my own strength. Get off of me. That's 9.5 driver, guys. No one can do that. No one's ever done that before. No one. It's just never been done. Watching the chat. Watching the chat. I got nothing, guys. I need some people. I need some love from you guys. Why is this never there? This is going in. Again. You don't know, you're getting sick of looking at them. You swear you never hit them, never do nothing to hurt them. Let's go your separate ways. Like game. All right, you need a hole out. Oh, absolutely it can. That's the only reason I'm playing 3 drivers on. Par can be 32 on this setup. Yeah, it's got to be the middle front tee box. You got to be the front of the middle box, and it's a 9.5 high tee driver. What do you think? Go with this? Let's go with this. Let's make it. Hillbilly. Hammer putt. Hammer putt. Good things did things that we didn't mean. Now we both to the same pattern, same team. Sequoia is the best course ever made in my mind. Maybe it was me. Maybe our relationship isn't as crazy as it seems. That's what happens when a tornado meets a volcano. The size of the sidewalk. Don't you hear sincerity in my voice when I talk? Told you it was my fault. Now, why can't that be drivable ever? All right, let's hit this. We got to make this then. To get to 30, I have to hold this out. Oh, fuck it. Here we go. This house on fire, bitch! Oh! And watch me burn. That's alright because I love the taste of sperm. I think I got the lyrics wrong. We're getting there. We're getting there, Alan. Boom. Boom. All right, hold this out. This is going to be a tough hole out, though. Ooh, did I hit the trees? Oh, fuck yeah. Of a feather you can eat. Oh, shit bounce. Shitty bounce. I thought I nutted that. It's just a mix. I got my Lucas Graham station on right now. I think this is Jonas Brothers or Nick Jonas. I'm a sucker for you. I could sing that. Let's go with the Divinals. Yeah, I could. Let's see. The fact that I knew who sings that, I could do it. Let's get it. I gotta get the beats at least. Would you guys appreciate if I combined a stream? If I combine the stream with Piano Steve, he's a dueling piano guy. He's amazing, a blast to watch. But I mean, would it be would you guys love if I used some of his music and had his music or him singing during the streams? Because that's something I've been thinking about adding. I mean, I know it would. I would not sing then because I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna make him feel bad about it. I want his artistry to be the focus. Ooh, you know what? Actually, I love that idea. But I can't sing the UK grime because it's too grimy, dude. I'm gonna put it on though. That's a good idea. Chris Albert, you win the night. You've won the night. See if UK grime. Here it comes. I think it was Spotify that had a UK grime playlist. All right, we'll go to Spotify. I'll find Spotify UK grinding. Pause, close. There we go. Okay, we're on Spotify. No thank you, no premium tonight. UK. You think UK rap would cover it? I think that covers it. I think UK. I think UK rap will be fine. Shuffle play. Ooh, I get to watch a short video. Fuck that. I'm paying. I'll pay right now. Fuck. Can I just pay? Fuck you. I'll pay. Let's just. I don't want to listen to some fucking ad for Best Buy. $10 a month, guys. I'm gonna need a donation stat. We're gonna need a donation stat. Dude, okay, wait a minute. I can't use PayPal on this. Nah, fuck it. I'll do it later. Ah, what do you guys think? Hole in one? What's the odds? Odds are good. Odds are good. Odds are good of a hole in one here. So no, UK rap is not UK grime, guys. Just don't do it. Don't do it. This is the gayest shit I've ever heard. And I listen to the gayest music ever. And there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying it's wrong. Ah! Oh, yeah, now I'm fired up, baby! Get fired up. Oh, I got the Prince of Grime even. Ah! Ah! So hard. This shit is so hard. It is. God, this shit is hard. Oh, did it not show? Hang on, let's see if I can reply directly there and see if it. Did it show up on YouTube just then? God, this is so fire. UK guys are fire. Oh, I need to start getting some. If you're listening to that shit because I say it on the stream, I think I need to get. I think I need to become a social media or Instagram influencer. What do you think? You guys think I should become an influencer of some sort? Instagram? Like, I mean, an Instagram model. I could do it. Dude, look at this, dude. Do you think those girls got this? Do they have any of this? I don't think they do. I don't think they got that. I think I've got that. I don't think they do. And can those bitches play Golden Tee? Let's be honest. They cannot. I'm just hoping that when everything comes out for next year that we hear about, that you guys are going to remember me. And you're going to be like, hey, I knew this guy when. I know him when. I knew him when. So I think it's going to be big, guys. I think that it's going to be bigger than Oprah, dude. Okay, we got no ice this time. Oh, yeah, we do. What the fuck? It's icy. Oh, the nipples will come out on a Tuesday, man. It'll be a Tuesday, a Jewish holidays. Those nipples are going to come out. No, I mean, if it... What you call it, trap? I just call it grime. Oh! Dude, this got to get turned up. Okay, I got to have 2 hole outs here. Otherwise, this game isn't worth a shit. Get off of me. The vodka is kicking, dude. It was already kicking in. It kicked in way early. No 4-wood. Okay, we're going to hit this good. Get it. Not good enough. No Netflix documentary yet. My life's been pretty boring, dude. It's going to get exciting, guys. Ah, it's Bugsy Malone, motherfuckers! This dude is hot! It's hot! Ah! JB, you're right on, man. You're right on. That's what I'm thinking. All right, I'm going to murder this. Just because it don't matter anymore. I got to shoot really good the rest of the way. All right. Get in. Bugsy fucking goes, man. That dude goes hard. Oh, that didn't matter. This game was really just trash. It didn't matter. I didn't have the 1-hole drivable. Let's just keep going, guys. Let's just keep playing these. Do I got any invites? Let's see. Did anybody send any new ones? We got some heads up random. I'll accept that. I don't think I lose an invite the rest of the night. I don't think anybody can touch me right now. That's just a personal opinion. I don't think I'm going to get fucked with. Yeah, well, where am I? Am I 1 now? Did you pass? Hang on, let's look at this shit. I don't lose events mode, dude. That's I gotta count that into my budget every week. Yeah, I'm a stroke better. I got a 30 up. You're in third, Corey. I got a 30 just now. Oh, mouth Kevin. We got an O'Connor game. O'Connor should accept, hopefully. Unless he's a bitch. Yeah, you're in third, Corey. I should be one for. Oh, we got one. We got one with Mr. Holmes. Jeff, I'm gonna pound on you, dude. I'm gonna pound on that shit. Here it comes. Let's go. Jeff Holmes, I'm gonna pound on you. You're gonna get pounded. You're taking a pound land even. We're past Pound Town. We're going to Pound Land. Let's do it. We're going to Pound Land. It probably hasn't showed up until just now. Oh, what's that? Oh, Pound Land on Hawthorne? Eat shit. Hawthorne's my shit. Hawthorne is my jam. Mm. You're right. I blew mine. I've blown mine. Which means you should win. Do you doubt I shoot a 32? I'll guarantee you I got a 32 coming. I got a 32 coming for you, Corey. Eat shit, homie. Mm, mm. All right, here's a hole in one. This is a hole in one. It's a guarantee. Wow, I murdered that. I guaranteed it. You, if you have a 31, if you have the top score on the event, you should play it. Like I had the five better on the event last time, and I just waited till somebody passed me, and then was like, oh, pass them back up. Oh shit! Here we go. Here's a par or an eagle. Jeff Holmes, I'm gonna make you bitch. You're gonna cry. I'm gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt so bad. Guys, anybody else want to send invites? You want to take a shot? Me and the toddlers, we're working it. Oh God, it's grime. I mean, I'm sorry, UK grime has the best beats ever. Chris, you were right. UK has the best beats. What are you going to Home Depot? You got a Home Depot? You going to Bed Bath and Beyond? Busy weekend? Wow. I got an owl getting eyeglasses on TV right now. It's pretty good. Uh-oh. I'm really good at this course, guys. Really good at this course. This is like one of my best courses ever. Best course ever. Oh, I got some more. I got another random invite that just started. We're gonna make that guy go to Pound Town too. I'm gonna take him to Pound Land. Yeah, yeah. And then after that next invite, I think it's time for me to go play the PlayStations. Oh my God, I hit it short. Like you wanted. All right, we got to write 8, 7. Here we go. Nutted it. It's good. It's good. It's good. Here we go. We're on the par. Murder phone. Points, bitches. I'm gonna stay on until I'm done with all the invites I get now. So if I get more, I'll stay up. Is that wet? Yep. That was stupid. All right, we're gonna save it though. Ooh, Jeff Holmes, you just gotta give me. I got greedy, tried to hold it, didn't move it a little bit left enough. We're gonna save my. We're gonna save my respectability. Arrow link down and it should. Yeah, there's got to be a link up there, something on the board that gets you to the page. I know King put it in there. Maybe he didn't. Maybe we need to have a chat with that man. All right, so this is how you want to play this hole. I didn't get it right enough. I didn't hit that very good. That hit the hill in front of me. Shit. Oh, JD, thank you for that though. Oh my, that's a really bad. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna say vodka's got me right now. Okay, that putt didn't break at all. Mother balls, shit, cock. I'm blaming Chris because this UK Grimes got me too deep. I'm so deep in it right now. Oh yeah, very deep. All right, so just to clue you guys in, me if I'm at a tournament, UK Grime, not music to play while I'm fucking trying to win. Unless that goes in, then I'm gonna stick with the Grime. It's so deep though, dude. It's like deeper than the pages of a book. What do you think? Hole in one. I feel a hole in one right here. Balls. So I'm playing that alternate cycle with all those other guys, and I am fucking dominating them, dude. I am fucking owning them. I almost swept all of 2011. I won 4 of the 5 courses on 2011. That's ridiculous against top 10 in the world. I think I'm going to lose that one. Jeff Holmes, well done. You got that game. Don't fuck it up. All right, here we go. Last game. Ooh, Sandhill. All right, here we go. It's a good game. It's a great course. One of my favorites. The original double penetrator, we're taking that guy down. You think we break 30? I think we break 30 this game. We're going to shoot better than a 30. You did, Josh? Where? What would you send me? If it may, wait a minute. Okay, never mind. I'll play Josh too. I'll play Josh. It's okay. Oh, I got you lose. Is that you lose? Oh, yeah, you nothing, bitch. Oh my God, heads up too. Come on, dude. You're better than that. You're better to know that that ain't happening. Ooh, is my chipping on point? Is my chipping on point? My chipping has got to be on point to shoot a good score on this course. It's on point, bitch. Fingerprint, Josh fingerprinted. I fingerprinted you. No, I'll play out all of these invites. That's good. I like money. And I might have to go back to like some Mariah Carey in order to win. sexy. That was so sexy. Oh. All right, so what's the bet? You guys think I break 30 on? You think I shoot a 30 or better on this? It's a hard 30. I got a Puff game too, dude. I got a Puff game too. Puff wants a piece. He's asking for the whole thing. I haven't seen him chiming in here, but I'm sure he's here. All right, I don't remember the shot. I'm in. I'm in, Kyle. I got your back. I got you covered, bro. Oh God, is that so good? How good is that? That's good. That's dick sucking good, dude. That's like I want to suck your popsicle. Kyle Heasley, I will always. I'm in. I'm in. You're in trouble, my man. Kyle, you are in the trouble zone. Honestly, I don't think I've ever played this course, but the Ultimate Cycle one time with Stones. Wow. Kyle, that's for you, buddy. You're gonna get your $20 worth. All right, the best in the clit, best in clit, or the clit commander, one of the two, either or. Watch how tight this is. This is gonna be tighter than your clit. Dunk. Yeah, your clit's about 7 feet. There's some puff action. I love it. That's not drivable. Not drivable at all. That's the bad luck, guys. Oh my God, how bad of a layup was this? So bad. I fucked it up. Such a bad hole. I fucked that up. Oh, UK Grime, it's got me! Ah! Look at how good I am! Yeah, so good. Nobody does that. Here we go. Wow. Grimes got me all tanked up. Oh shit! You don't want to put it in the rough. That's a bad spot. Well, there's a birdie. Fucking terrible. Wait, not a birdie yet. It's a birdie. I gotta play clean the rest of the way. It's Kyle bet. God, some of these shots are scary when you haven't played them in a long time. Oh, is that drivable? All right. How's my chipping? Good. Wow. Horse shit. You're pretty. You're very pretty. Oh, they gave me an easy look here. Ooh, I'm drunk. Tell me a thing. It's gonna come down. Oh my god! I thought I missed that. Wow. It's all gonna be hole 18. Actually, I'm gonna make this and make it a moot point. All right, gotta stick it, Kyle. This is a $20 hole. This is a $20 shot right here. Ooh, bad. Ooh, that was a bad shot. You win $20, Kyle. You piece of shit. You're never gonna get it either. You lose. I win. You win. I lose. Lose. I win. That was embarrassing. Strong finish. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. I'm peeing. Kyle, you're not getting paid. You can eat shit. All right, my last game. Unless I have more than one invite. I'm playing Josh and I'm playing Puff. I will swipe. Oh, shut your mouth, dude. You couldn't even do half the things that I do with a trackball in my mouth. You lose. All right, here we go. All right, I'm giving on the side Josh McDaniel. I'm giving you 5-1 for $20. You have to. We're playing for now. Obviously, if you've already played the game, let me know. I haven't looked, but I'll give you 5-1, and we'll play for 20. You have to make the bet right now. You have to play it right now. Are you in or out? Rough is my shot. My rough is good for me. Heavy rough makes a big difference. Josh, I need to know. I need to know. Oh, just like fucking like Joe. I need to know. I want to know what turned you on. Oh, well, obviously, when I finish this hole, it will. All right, good. Getting up. We're in. You almost had a good start. Ties are ties on our bet, though. All right. So the question that was asked is that what difference does the rough make in your shot? Well, it basically it turns off spin. Otherwise, it's not much different. Heavy rough is a different story altogether. Rough doesn't affect your speed too much at all. It looks like it does, but it doesn't. Ooh, we got a tough one here. Not for me. I'm that good. Oh god, this Wonder Woman series turns me on. Wonder Woman, what, 64 is it? Fuck, why can't I choose a T? You're really only looking at no, it's a lot of different spin. First cut, normal spin. Rough, no spin. That's going to be the biggest difference in the rough, the first cut. Now the rough will show the distance being way different, so you got to play that. But the distance isn't that much different at all, if any at all. The biggest difference out of the rough is the spin you lose. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense to you, PS. Oh, I dabbed when I hit. Yeah, you're kind of right. The first cut of rough that says just rough. Let your distances like this. This is I'm gonna play my distance normal. If I was in heavy rough, that ball would go nowhere. Taking a right piss. Ooh, I'm drunk. I like making dumb bets when I drink. Where's McCook when I'm drunk and McCook's around? It's easy money. I'm taking a right piss. Hey, here we go. Oh, eat shit, Josh. Walk away. I made it. I made it. I walked away. I don't even putt the ball anymore. The game does it all for me. That's because I'm a cheater. I make Golden Tea make my putts. Fuck a putter. Oh shit. Well, nice win, Josh. And welcome. Enjoy it. Okay, one stroke ain't changing shit. I win this now. Ah! Fuck that. I nutted. That's not right. What? What? All right, now see, I'm guessing Josh lays up. Slow playing ass motherfucker. 2 million a sec. Oh. Mm. Yeah, you got this, Josh. Fuck you. That was terrible. All right, I need a big bet on the last game of the night. As I shit the bed all over the place on that one. That was terrible. Last game of the night, guys. We're calling it a night after this. I'm gonna beat the shit out of Puff real quick. I need a big bet. I need something big, like 3 digits. I need a 3-digit bet on this. Triple digit. Who wants a triple digit better? What is the better going to put on the table? Triple digit. I'm playing bad. I'm gonna come back right here though. So trust me. You don't want to be the triple digit better right now. Come on, dude. That's stupid. I'm gonna shoot a 30. 31. It's tough. I might even shoot a 32. I nutted that. Nope, not on. Ooh, that wasn't good. Yeah, a 31 would be nice, but 2 wasn't there. 2 is long. I'm bored now. I'm bored now that 2 isn't there. Par is 29 right now. I'll shoot a 29 or better. Somebody take a wager on that. I'm kind of drunk. I don't know if I should take that bet. I'm done. 29 or better. That's the wager. That's the money. That's where the money is. $29 or better. I need some wagers, guys. Come on, there's 38 of you. Somebody has some disposable income to send to the mouth. Oh. I could go with the 31 now. I could get it. Ah. Well, I'm not going to call you a bitch to your face if you say less monies. I'm hammered, drunk. You don't have to have it tonight. It can come on payday. It's fine. I don't care. It don't matter. I'm just fucking around everybody. I love you, folks. I just want to go play PlayStation. Oh, Ultra! I just hit an Ultra. You guys missed it. It was in. Doesn't matter. Oh, it's fair. Oh, tell Laura it's so fair. It was fair when she was drunk and I bought her drinks and we made out. That was fair. Whatever works there. At the One Up Arcade, I don't know where I was. That was fair, right? Tell Laura I love her, Paul. She's welcome to fly down here too because I'm sure her and Joe would have a great time. They would eat cookies They would eat cookies. I know that. That's all that would happen. Just a lot of cookies. I don't have one yet. I got one for me, and I'm gonna go play it in a minute. None yet, Chris. But I got a feeling I'm gonna be giving one away on the stream here shortly. I'm gonna give away a PS5 and a Golden Tee helmet. That's my goal of this year. That's a goal. That's a goal. Okay, guys, nobody does that. Yeah, I fucked up. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible, terrible player. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're donating that $100 to buy Gavin a flight. Gavin and King a flight to Cedar Rapids. I think that's what you're. I think that's what you were trying to say. Josh, you know what's funny? The GT League that you won that I had a DNF in. Okay, cool. That's fine. This time I just lost it because of a Watchdog reboot. All right, then one of you comes. It's got to be Laura, though. No, 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 no. Yeah, you could come up with something. You're allowed to have. I think it's legal to have kids in Cedar Rapids. I don't know though. How did I just miss that part? I had a Watchdog reboot. Playing one of the invites, and on hole 2, it just rebooted. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, guys, I lost because I'm a me. If I owe you money, fuck off. I'm not paying. I don't pay anymore. The stream is all about me getting paid, not me paying anybody else. I'm done with you people. I'm gonna go play some PlayStation, the Mouth 411 on PS5 or 4 if you guys are in. It's coming right at you. Did you guys see that? It came right at you. I'm done for the night though, guys. Word of mouth. We messed around with the trackball a bit tonight. When I lost because of a DNF with the wife. I said the last one I lost because of a DNF with the wife. We played that together. I didn't want to play anymore. She picked the game and I lost. didn't mean to cut it off there. This water bottle right here, this bottle broke my screen. There's no goddamn way. Dude, fuck Costco. I'm going back. This did it. Hang on. Let's see if we can see this. Let me turn this on. I'll show you guys. Where's the button? I need King. I can't do it. I'm out of here, guys. Good night. We're out. We're out. We're going to bed. Thank you guys for tuning in. We had a good night. It was a fun time. But we'll see you guys on Friday.